In this video, we will discuss automated as well as manual duty status changes. The system includes a lot of system automation. A driver can essentially go through their entire day without having to worry about changing duty status or entering data on their logs. All of this is accomplished for them. The driver will notice as they begin their day that they're in the off-duty duty status. The first thing a driver has to do when they begin their day is to create a trip and do a pre-trip inspection, a pre-trip vehicle inspection, or DVIR. Using the vehicle inspection button, the driver will go through and add an inspection. They'll be brought first to their trip information screen. And at this time, you'll notice that the driver is placed into on-duty not driving disposition. The automation has already kicked in. Once they save their trip and complete their pre-trip inspection, they could simply go about their day. When the vehicle begins moving, the automation will place them directly into the driving disposition, and when their vehicle stops, they'll be once again placed into on-duty not driving. At the end of the driver's day, they're required to do a post-trip vehicle inspection. Simply by repeating the process they used to create the pre-trip in the beginning of the day. When they sign off on the post-trip inspection, you'll notice that all trips have been closed and complete, but also the automation has completed as well. It places the driver into the off-duty disposition. This closes their day, and at this point, the driver can go home. However, along with the automation, there's also a way for drivers to manually set their disposition or change their duty status. Drivers such as long-haul drivers must take a 30-minute off-duty break within the first 8 hours of driving. And that has to be a manual disposition, as there's no way for the system to know unless a driver closes their trip that the driver has to go off-duty. Any other time or any other break that a driver has to take as they go through their day will also have to be manually set as well. So for this reason, included in the application is a change duty status screen. The driver simply has to come into this screen and select their disposition by manually clicking the buttons when necessary. Please note that the vehicle has to be stopped in order for this to work, or for the disposition or duty status to change when clicking these buttons. So if the driver is taking an off-duty break, they would simply click the off-duty button. There is also a rest break button, which also places the driver into the off-duty disposition, but at the same time makes a notation at the bottom of the screen or at the bottom of the log, which I will show you here. So once again, the driver using the rest break is placed into the off-duty disposition or duty status, but now the log itself has been notated at the start of the break, and when the driver selects the end of the rest break, that will be notated on the log as well. So now you've seen both automation, the automated duty statuses, as well as the manual duty status changes that the system is capable of allowing the driver to make.